everyone, Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is Q&A number 4, doing my Q&A video number 4, 20 more questions for you guys today. Boy, I've been enjoying doing these, and y'all seem to enjoy just listening to me answer questions, so I'm good with that. And I just want to let you know that I am trying my best to collect all of my questions. And right now I've got these 20, and then I've got at least 6 or 7 more after these 20 for next week. But what I'm going to do before I start collecting the questions that you may ask me in the comments of this video, there's a place I can go on YouTube and I can check back for all of the questions that I may have missed in the last several videos. So I'm going to go through them. I'm going to make an effort to go through those comments first, back to the time when I put up that community post about me doing Q&As. And I will add those questions in with the 6 I've already gotten, and then I will start collecting the comments or the questions that you guys may leave me in these comments. And we'll go from there. I want to make sure that I'm caught up, you know, with all the questions, and I don't want anybody to be left out. That would just break my heart if I've forgotten anybody, you know. So I would, to please know that I will make an effort to do that. And if you haven't heard your question yet, and if your question isn't in with these 20, please know that hopefully it will be in with next week, and I'll go forward from there, you know. So but anyway, I'm trying my best here to keep everything organized. I'm a pretty organized person, as you guys know, and I'm pretty good at this, but I saw one this morning that I had missed, so, and I added to the 6 that are for next week. So feel free to ask away. As long as you all are wanting to ask, I'm willing to answer. And if I won't answer, if I don't feel comfortable answering, usually for safety reasons, as I've said, I will answer you within that comment in the, you know, where you ask your question. I'll answer you right back in there, or tell you oh, I don't feel real comfortable about doing this, you know, on a Q&A. So, and I know you guys understand that. So let's get started. Number 1 is, I actually have 2 of you ladies who have asked me a similar question. So I'm going to go ahead and read through both questions, and then I'll answer you guys. First one is from Jenny Evans, and she said, 2 weeks ago you mentioned having air purifiers all over. I think I've been watching your channel for 2 years and have never noticed them, LOL. Call me oblivious. No, call me good at avoiding them when I go, you know, when I do my home tours and stuff. Ooh, I'm coming up. And forgive me sometimes, especially when I'm over here at this hutch in the kitchen, I forget to turn the dumb thing off. One of them sits right there by that hutch, and you can hear it in the background of the videos. You know, the air, and it's like, and then all of a sudden Chris will come and push the button, and then I'll go, thank you, and it's like, it gets quiet. I'm like, why don't I ever remember to do that? So, what kind do you have? I need to hide a few in my home, she says. And then the second similar question is from Diane Carruthers. Hey, Diane. Hi, Arlene. My question is, what brand of portable air filter machine do you like? It must have worked great with all the animals. And I live in a dust bowl. It did work. It still works. And a lot of people ask me, oh, how do you dust all your stuff? You know, how do you dust all your stuff? Honest to Pete, you guys, I don't have to dust that much. And I think it is because of these air purifiers. For the first year or so we were in here, I think the sheetrock put off, you know, kind of dust. But now that everything's settled and we've been in here for a long time now, you know, that seems to have dissipated, and the air purifiers, I really believe, help keep the dust down in my house. I rarely dust, you guys, maybe once a week, once every other week, now that all the pups are gone. You know, I did have to more before when we had the Noofs and Gracie, little Gracie the Golden, you know. So, but anyway, we have 3, actually we have 4 in the house right now. 2 are the same. One, the big one, I believe, that is out by the hutch, that one and 2 others, I believe, are from Allen, A-L-E-N. And one is, or the Breathe Smart, and the other one is Flex. Now, and then we have one other upstairs, I believe, and it's a Honeywell. It's from Honeywell. I will link everything that I can in the description box. They're all from Amazon. Chris ordered them from Amazon, and he told me this, and he said you should be able to find links. So if they're still available, I will link them in the comment description box below. Okay? So there you go, ladies. Thank you so much for those questions. And I hope they help. I hope they help you. I think they really have helped me. We got them originally because of the dog dander, and because with the 3 big two giants and a large dog, we had a lot of dog dander flying around here, So, okay, number 2, style with Pat. Hey, Pat. Thanks for the question. She says, thank you for answering all the questions, Arlene. I have to let you know you are the very first YouTuber that I started participating in challenges. And when I got to know you years back, okay, I love you and I felt very thankful and grateful to you. It was because of your challenges with Kim that I participated, that brought my channel to more views. And that was when I just started my YouTube channel. As I already know, you will not be hosting any more challenges. When you announced that, when you announced that, you made me want to ask you if any time or any chance you would consider hosting a challenge after so long. I miss those challenges, and we had so much fun participating. Love you, Arlene, and thank you. You know what, Pat? I don't know. I know I may do one, in the fall or something, or if I run out of content to do and to give you guys the opportunity. But now that my Facebook page is open, I feel like I'm really, you are able to show me your stuff. Now, I understand with you other creators, I would love to help you guys out, absolutely. And so I very well might host one. Maybe in the fall we'll do I don't know, maybe a lantern challenge or a cozy corner challenge, something like that. I may do that. So remind me if I forget when we get into the fall. But that would probably be the easiest time, because most of us do decorate for fall. A lot of us don't. Like, I'm fixing to get into my patriotic stuff, and I don't know whether I'll do something with the patriotic, but probably something with fall, because we all do a lot of fall, So I'll consider it, sweetie. I'll consider it. It's a lot of work, because what I do with that too is I make a video of all of your, I have all of you guys, all of you subbies, send me one picture of your creation too. And then I compile my own video and do my own video and edit it and do all that. And then I do your all's video. And we had done like 5 of them in 5 consecutive weeks. And I was like, and then through the Christmas season, I mean, it was crazy that, that fall that we did that. It was too many. So maybe what I should do is maybe 1 per like holiday or something. That might be better. Okay, anyway, obviously I'm thinking and chatting along here when I'm thinking. Sorry about that. Okay, number 3, Mary Poole. Thank you so much, Mary, for your question. Morning, Arlene. Love this Q&A. I couldn't ask a question because you answered them. LOL. I never think you go on too long. Thank you for saying that. I know I ramble sometimes. I look forward to them with my morning coffee. I didn't get out that much before the isolating, except thrifting with my sister once a week. I do miss that and can't wait to do that. Oh, I have a question. Do you and Chris ever go to garage sales or to thrift stores? I enjoy that so much because you can find some great treasures. I've met some great people doing that. Thanks so much. Have a great day and enjoy the sunshine. We haven't had much of that here in upstate New York. Oh, it's pretty cloudy today. I was going to do this outside, actually. And we got home from our ride, and I said, oh, maybe I'll set up outside on the patio. And then the sun went in, and it started to sprinkle. And I said, oh, maybe I won't set up on the patio. Maybe I'll go into the dining room. So, but to answer your question, not a lot of garage sales, but yes, to thrift stores. Absolutely to thrift stores and to secondhand stores. I really enjoy that because I've been collecting, especially lately, because I've been not lately, of course, not in the last 3 months, of course, but before all this, before my travels and this virus hit, I was trying to go to a couple of stores pretty much every week, just looking for blue and white decor and for milk glass, white milk glass. I'm collecting kind of both of those. So I always try to, you know, keep my eye out for stuff. So yes, to thrift stores, not so much to garage sales any longer. I have gone to some in my, you know, in my life, of course, but not a lot. In fact, I haven't been to one in years and years. Sorry, somebody thought somebody was walking up the driveway. Okay, thank you for that question, Mary. Alrighty, number 4, Christopher Windsor. How do you store your garland? I'm not sure which garland you're talking about. Garland that I've made up into, you know, that I've combined elements and made a garland. Those garlands, if they fold up, I will fold them up and put them in my bins and put them away with the rest of whatever decor, you know, my blue and white decor, my fall decor, my Christmas, whatever, you know. Sometimes they go in a box by themselves if they're too big and bulky. Sometimes Chris will hang them on a hook by the rafters in the basement. For the garlands that I've yet to utilize, I usually keep all my florals in my garage. And no, my garage doesn't get dusty. It's sheetrocked. It's finished out there pretty much. And Chris has insulated it. And for whatever reason, we don't get a lot of bugs or anything out there. So that's where I store most of my florals. So that's it. That's where I store them. Thank you for your question. Okay, number 5, Carol Ann Warren. Hey, Carol Ann. Love your Q&A time. Here's a question for you. Do you always, oh my goodness, girl. As I said to you guys, I don't, once I like copy and paste your questions into my stickies, I really don't go back and read through them unless I've remembered, oh wait, I got to get, you know, that information for them when I answer the question. So I haven't read this since I pasted it in here, so bless your heart. Okay, Carol Ann asked, love your Q&A time. Here's a question for you. You always look so pretty and dress so lovely. Do you ever just stay in your jammies and free of makeup and jewelry throughout the day, especially now when you can no longer go out among the public? No, I don't. To answer your question, I really don't. I really don't. I get up every day, just like clockwork, and now the first 2 hours in the morning, I'll be sitting doing my computer and you know, having my first couple cups of tea sometimes, and you know, I have a little bit of downtime there first thing in the morning, but then I get my shower and, you know, I always get dressed into something other than my pajamas. I always put my makeup on. I always do my hair, although it is a challenge to do this hair. It's terrible right now, y'all. And I always put my makeup on. You know, I just have and lipstick. Lipstick is a big deal for me. I always like to have, if I don't have my lipstick on, y'all, I feel naked. It's terrible. And sometimes it gets worn off and stuff. And like when I take a drink, you know, it gets worn off a little bit. But it's something about my eyeliner and my lipstick. But even still, I put the whole thing on. And I don't wear a lot of makeup, though, I'll be honest with you. I don't wear, you know, I put a lotion on. Y'all have seen my videos for you've been with me. I put lotion on, I put a foundation, I put blush, an eyeshadow, eyeliner, and mascara. Oh, and I do fill in the gray in my eyebrows and lipstick. So I don't do, you know, lots and lots of steps or anything. It's just pretty basic makeup, and I do it the same way every day pretty much. Very rarely do I even put, sometimes I'll put a little different color on my eyes, and different color lipsticks. But no, very rarely do I just, you know, now I do have lounge clothes in the evening. Usually after dinner, I'll, you know, put like a pair of, not sweatpants, but I have these florally pants that I wore when I was really heavy that are really comfy cozy. So I'll put, you know, a pair of those on and a t-shirt and sit and watch TV, you know, get the bra off, you know what I mean? So, yeah, every day, y'all, every day. I know I'm anal retentive. I know that seems odd to some people, but it makes me feel better. It makes me feel better if I make the effort, you know? Even if I can't get my hair to do what I want it to do, and that's pretty much every day now until I can get it done. Alrighty, number 6, Jolynn Dietz. Thank you for your question. Do you have a special system for storing your seasonal decor so that you can find what you want easily? I do. We have a basement, unfinished basement underneath of these 2 levels here, and I'm a very organized person, as you all know, and I have bins, like the big bins, and I usually pack 1 or 2 or 3 vignettes, however many will fit into their big bins that are stackable, you know, into the bins, and I label them with duct tape, you know, and I write on the duct tape exactly what's in the box. Or I'll say mantle decor, you know, Christmas, all the Christmas has red duct tape, all the holiday, or all the fall has yellow, all the patriotic has patriotic, all the Easter has pink duct tape, you know. So I'll write in there, say mantle and hearth, or, you know, family room cozy corner, or credenza centerpiece, that kind of thing, you know. But I'll list what is in the bin on the duct tape. And most years I have to replace the duct tape, and because they don't always go back in the same bin. They don't always, the same stuff for whatever reason doesn't fit back into the same bin, or I've made something different, or have new pieces to add in, you know. So they are all stacked. Chris has shelves for me in the basement, and I don't take all that much room up in the basement. I have one big section for Christmas, and the rest of it is fall, spring, Pioneer Woman, Primitive Country, Easter. Did I say Easter? What am I missing, you guys? I think that's it. So all the rest of the bins kind of take up one shelf and along the back wall. And that's where they sit and stay, you know. So, but yep, I'm very organized. So, number 7. Thank you for that question. Number 7 from Deborah Bailey, Schroer, Schuer, maybe? I am so sorry if I butcher anybody's names, you guys. Arlene, you brighten our days with your posts. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for always being there for your subbies. My question is, where do you think your home decor is headed or where do I think home decor? Like generic, maybe she's not asking about my home decor. Maybe she's asking about where do I think home decor is headed in the future. Goodness gracious, girlfriend, I don't know. You know, if somebody would have told me 4 or 5 years ago that farmhouse, you know, like the gray and the white and the pretty much no pops of color, that kind of farmhouse would be all the rage, I would have told you that was not ever going to be the case, because everybody likes color. But obviously that's not true. I was putting that on myself. I like color, you know. So I really don't know. I wish I did. You know, that way I could plan. Although I really don't follow the trends. Y'all know that. I really never have followed any trends as far as my decor is. My decor is such an eclectic mix of, you know, all kinds of decorating genres. So I don't know. I don't know where home decor is headed. That's a good question, though. I'm sorry, I couldn't answer that better. I don't know. If I had to say something, I would say I'm a member of a decorating group, and I see a lot of the people in there who like the farmhouse like that, who like it. But I see more, I think, more and more who like that pop of color, who like that pop of red or pop of teal or pop of yellow, or add black in a lot, which I already do. You know, I already have black everywhere. Always have done that in my decor, but even with adding the black furniture, that really helps to, I feel like, warm it up. You would think black would cool things down, but it's not true in my house. My house, I feel like that black furniture really anchors my stuff. I love it. I love the dark, you know. Anyway, I'm rambling, and I really don't know what I'm talking about. Again, I'm not an educated anything, you know, decorator or anything. So, I don't know. Okay, number 8, Rosie Singleton. Hey, Arlene, Rosie here. I'm the one that commented you could make an outhouse look cozy. I remember you. Anyway, I was wondering if you and Chris ever thought about getting a hot tub. Me and my hubby recently purchased one, and oh my Lord, it is therapy for any aches and pains. Really nice to relax with a glass of wine. Well, I wouldn't do that because I'm not a wine drinker, but hey, you know, good on you. I'm also an only child. Aw. But would have loved other siblings to share my life with. Oh well, yeah, I hear ya. And I'm not surprised Chris locks you up when he leaves the house. You're a treasure to protect. Oh, That's very sweet of you. Thank you for saying that. I don't feel like I'm any kind of treasure. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Sorry, as I said, I don't read the questions. You know, these have been here for a couple weeks here, so. But yes, to answer your question, yes, we have thought about putting a hot tub out on the patio. In fact, we built the upper portion of our patio. I can show you some pictures of the patio. Under the kitchen windows, there's room out there to put a hot tub. We just haven't done it yet. We just haven't done it yet. We haven't bit the bullet to spend that money, you know, and do it. So, but yes, we have thought about it, definitely. Built the patio with that in mind, but haven't done it. One of my cousins has a hot tub, and my uncle, Stacy's dad, has a hot tub, and they love their hot tubs, I'll tell you, and are in them all the time. So, yeah, definitely thought about it. Okay, number 9, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Question. You may have answered this already. What product do you use on your wooden floors? Thank you and hugs. And I have answered this, but there might be folks out there who haven't heard. We use a product called Bona, B-O-N-A, Bona. Our builder recommended it. And not only do I use it for my floors, but I use it for my furniture too. I don't put anything else on my wood furniture as per Chris's request, other than the Bona. And that's what I clean all my wood furniture with. Wood chairs, the floors, the chairs, the tables, the hutches, everything. That's what I use to clean all the wood, you know. So that's it, Bona. You can get it from Bed Bath & Beyond. Amazon has it, I think. Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart. Somebody told me, I think it was Walmart. I'm not sure. But it's easily found. It's in Bed Bath & Beyond, and on Amazon, they usually sell it with a mop, you know. So, you know, it's good stuff. I really like it. Works very well. And it doesn't leave a film, you know. It doesn't leave a film anywhere. So, okay, number 10, Paul Gira. I hope I pronounced that right. Hello, I just have to say I love your channel. Thank you for always putting a smile on my face. I have a question for you. When do you need to start planning for the holiday decorations, or do you have a punch recipe that you can share with everyone? Also, your recipe for lasagna was amazing. Oh, that's good. Thank you for all you are my angel. Oh, God bless you, and congrats on becoming a grandma. Love you. Oh, love you too. Thank you. Thank you so much for all those sweet words. Oh my goodness. When do I start planning for the holiday decorations? I really don't plan, to be honest with you. I mean, I plan in my head. I do. But I do seasonal decor. For instance, Christmas. I have the same stuff that I've used. I'm not... Now, let me preface this by saying I have in the past gone out and purchased things to just so that I would have something to make for my YouTube channel, or create a vignette for my YouTube channel. I would go out and buy stuff just for that purpose. And I've stopped that as of lately. You know, now I'm sitting here looking at a haul I've got for you. That'll be next in the queue probably before my mantle and stuff, because I'm waiting again from Amazon, you guys. So I've got a haul here that I want to show you, and with some items, but they're items that will go into most of it into my blue and white decor. You know, that's another reason why I decided to go with the blue and white. You know, am really trying. I don't want to spend a buku amount of money, you know, throughout the year. And I didn't want my channel to become burdensome for me financially. You know what I mean? So therefore, for my fall decor, my Christmas decor, my Easter decor, everything I have built, I've been on YouTube now almost 4 years, and I have built quite a nice collection, to say the least, of decor. There are times when I will make a new bow to go on a vignette. There are times when I'll pull something a little different, or pull something from a credenza and put it in a hutch, or something from a shelf and put it somewhere else, you know. But basically I use the same decor. So with all that said, I pull out the same stuff every year. you know, and I retool it and repurpose it. And, you know, like for instance, I've purchased, or well, actually Bella sent me a lantern and I purchased one, you know, and so I'll do something new like that to help, like I wanted to help her out, you know, something like that. So I purchased things to go with those lanterns so that I could, you know, build a really pretty, you know, little centerpiece. I asked Chris to make me that big box, you know, which I was so happy with how that turned out. Oh my goodness. And so I did buy a couple of little lanterns, because I didn't have any, of all the lanterns I have, I didn't have any that would fit in there. And I wanted something, so see something like, stuff like that. So I am still purchasing things, of course, and will continue to, I'm sure. But I try really hard not to purchase real big pieces, and I try to utilize what I have, just because I can't afford to go out and buy like I was. I hope you understand. So I don't plan so much. I plan when I start, and I plan my videos, especially if I have a trip within a holiday or within a decor series, that I'll plan those videos out, Betty, and I'll tell you I'll get them done and edited, and so you guys have content. I'm not sure I'll be able to keep up that pace, but I try, you know. Okay, so there we go. Whew, I've rambled long enough on that one. Number 11. Thank you for your question, though. Oh, wait, you said a punch recipe. Honest to goodness, I don't have a punch recipe. I'd bake the easiest, silliest punch ever. Stacy and I do the same thing. We go to our giant grocery store, Giant Food, and we get the frozen punch out of the freezer, the red punch, not the green. We don't like the green. Get the red. Turn it upside down in a punch bowl and pour ginger ale on it. Honest to goodness, that's all I do, and it is so good. It's classic. It's good. My dad likes it with a little bit of sherbet in it sometimes, like orange or raspberry sherbet, lime sherbet. It's good. So that's all I do for my punch. Ooh, that's exciting, isn't it? I'm sorry. Okay, number 11 from, but thank you for the question. From Katie Stotler. Let's see. And one question, if you don't mind talking about it. I was wondering how the diet and weight loss is going. You're absolutely stunning inside and out. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. And you look like you've dropped more weight. Oh goodness. How do I? It's an illusion, honey. It's an illusion. You look beautiful even before you drop the weight. Oh, thank you. I thought you were very beautiful. I'm sure you're getting close to your goal. I'm struggling, you guys. I'm sorry. I will say that Danielle, when she saw me when we went to Nashville, and when I saw her, I will say we both thought that each other looked smaller than we look on camera. I don't know whether that's the case or not, but she looked at me. She said, "You're a lot smaller than I thought you'd be." That's what she said to me, and I said, "Well, you are too." So I don't know, but I am not close to my goal. I want to lose at least 40 more. Well, I've gained 10 since I did those cruises, and then we've been in isolation. And I was just talking about this in a video a couple weeks ago. I don't know that I still have that 10 on me. I've been really good for the last week or so, so I'm hoping I've dropped some of that. Clothes are fitting a little better again, you know, and more normal. But it's difficult. It's difficult. But I am still on my weight loss journey. I still have a long way to go, and it might take me who knows how many more years to get that 40 off, if I ever get it off. But I'm still going to give it the big effort and try without starving myself, without starving myself. So I try every day, though. Every day I have it in my mind, I think about it. Not so it weighs on me, though. I don't mean that. I look at it, I look at my weight loss as as something to achieve, something that I've always wanted, to be able to be never thin, but more svelte without it being burdensome, just to be my regular eating. Okay, number 12, the chick in charge. I have a question. What is the most embarrassing thing you have ever done in your years married to Chris? And then she tells me what her most embarrassing thing was, which is really cute. And she said, I was super picky about everything the first few years we were married and was so hard on myself. One evening, I lightly scorched the beef rice-a-roni and added a cup of barbecue sauce to try to mask the scorched taste. And while we were eating it, my cheeks were burning because I was too embarrassed to tell him. But he loved the barbecue sauce in it. We have been eating barbecue rice and roni ever since then and have since told him why we eat it that way. Were you easily embarrassed those first years like that? You just seem so easygoing and like your feathers don't get ruffled easily. The videos and pics, love you. I was a mess when we were first married. I was a hot mess when we were first married. Here's where my most embarrassing, I'll tell you what my most embarrassing moment was. When we were first married, I wanted everything. I knew I wasn't going to go get a career job, you know, because Chris had asked me if I would stay home with our kids. And we had both decided that I wouldn't go out and try to find a job where I would be beholden to stay at the job. And we knew we wanted to have children, Lord willing, pretty quickly after we were married, you know. But we wanted a house first. So we waited a year and then we built a house. And anyway, regardless. But I was very organized, and I still love Chris, you know that, you know, but I was just so smitten and so just doting. You know, I was a doting wife for sure. I don't dote so much anymore. But I wanted to make him dinner every night. So, buddy, I had my menu written out. I never write menus anymore, but then I wrote a menu out every night, and I had pretty much the same things every night. I had hot dogs. Hot dogs were on the menu. Well, I love hot dogs, y'all. That's a, you know. And I know a bunch of you are going, ew, really, Arlen? Oh. I love all beef hot dogs. I'm sorry, I love them on the grill. So every Friday evening, we'd have hot dogs, you know. And I'd have them with like macaroni and cheese and a salad. And I made a salad every night. I made a salad to go with our dinner every night, you know. After we were married for about a month, Chris finally looked up, bless his heart, he looked up to me and he goes, Arlen, he says, I don't want to hurt your feelings, honey, but, you know, I really don't like hot dogs. And I was like, I burst out into tears. Right there, burst out into tears. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought you liked hot dogs. We've had hot dogs, you know. Now, y'all, we didn't know each other all that long before we were married, you know. So we learned a lot about each other after we were married. But I guess that was my most embarrassing moment, you know, is that I was just mortified because I didn't take the time to, you know, I just thought everybody liked hot dogs like I did, you know. Of course, I was young, you know. Anyway, so that would be my most embarrassing moment. I couldn't think of anything else. Okay, thank you for that question. Okay, number 13, Cynthia Hamilton. I love your pretty scarves, Arlen. Thank you. Earrings, thank you, and jewelry. Can you share with us where you purchased them? Blessings to you. Blessings right back to you, Cynthia. My scarves come from all over the place. I get them from Amazon. I get them on the ships when we cruise. A lot of them come from the ships when we cruise. They have them on sale a lot on there. I've gotten some from Dress Barn when they were, you know, brick and mortar store. And I've just collected them through the years. I have a lot of scarves that I've had for years and years and years. So, you know, just kind of whenever I see them, a Hallmark. Some of them came from Hallmark, of all places. And AC Moore used to have them when they're not open anymore, but they used to have them for season. So I have like a leaf one for fall, and you know, so yeah, just all over. Jewelry, as far as my jewelry is concerned, again, wherever I see it, Walmart, Target, Amazon. I love my Brighton jewelry. I have a lot of Brighton jewelry. Here's a bracelet, you know, and these were gifts. This was a gift from Kristen, and from Chris. This is one of the first pieces of jewelry he ever gave me. I wore it every day. And then I love Alex and Annie. These are Alex and Annie bracelets here. And I got this for myself, actually, because I got all the three of the ladies on board our Sydney cruise. I got them each one. Not that. That Stacy gave me that one. This one with the little anchor on it, but they're all Alex and Annie. But Brighton is my favorite jewelry, I would say. Speaking of jewelry, I forgot about this. I wanted to talk about this at first. Lydia, I'm sorry. Miss Lydia that I have cruised with sent me this beautiful little necklace, you guys. And it says, I love you. I love you, a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. And it has a little heart on it. And she said when she saw this, she said she thought of me and she had to mail it on to me. So I love it. I love it, Lydia. Thank you so much. And I will cherish it forever. So I wanted to show you that I'm wearing it and I love it. I love it, Lydia. So, but I would say Brighton is one of my favorite jewelries. You know, I love the 1928 jewelry. I have a good bit of that. I used to get that a lot from Kohl's. That's another place I get it from, Kohl's. So that's about it, you know. The Brighton jewelry I get on the ships, you guys, because it's always on sale on the ships. So all of my Brighton, other than what's been gifted to me by Kristen, is usually the one that gives me my Brighton. I've gotten on board all our cruise ships. So, okay, number 14, Nan Dankel. Thank you so much for your question. Harlan, me and my sister-in-law were great fans of Longaberger Baskets. Oh, we have been wondering for some time if the basket you had on your island, the little black one that holds the pens, is that a Longaberger? We have never seen one like it. Hang on a second, I'll go get that for you. I meant to bring that out here because I did remember this was in this set of questions. So hang on, I'll be right back. I'll show it to you. Yes, it is a Longaberger. Here's the basket you're talking about. This one here that holds all our pens. And Chris he always does his crossword puzzles and uses a pencil and always sharpens his pencils. But that's it. It is from Longaberger. I, girl, do not remember where I got that. I'll be honest with you. I want to say eBay, maybe. I don't know. It's... ...2014 is the year on it. So I don't even know what it's called. So yes, it is a Longaberger. So if you know of a place to search for your Longaberger, you may want to do a search. It is definitely Longaberger. Okay, number 15. This is from Ann Jackson Gill. Good morning. My question is, what do you do to store all of your ribbon? I keep most of my ribbon in the garage. I have 2 3-drawer containers. And if I've taken a picture, I'll take a picture and put it here for you. But 2 3-drawer containers, and I've got them separated by color. Most of that ribbon out there is, you know, everyday ribbon, generic ribbon. For each holiday, I usually have them in a plastic container. And I'll show you one of those plastic containers I get from Michael's, and then when they go on sale. And I store them with the seasonal decor in the basement, like the Christmas goes with the Christmas stuff, fall, blah, 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 blah. And that's how I store them. I keep them separate. I keep them separated, usually, except for the generic, solid colors and checks and plaids and florals. So, okay, here we go. Cheryl Hoskins, you had asked me about this question last week, girl. So here we go. Hi, Lynn. I never think your videos are too long. Thank you so much. If I can't watch it in one sitting, I pause and just go back to it. Those were great questions your subbies asked. This was on last week's Q&A. I guess I do have a question. When you were talking about finishing your basement with a couple of bedrooms, a family room, and a bathroom, I immediately thought of Chris's workshop and your storage area for your decor. Is your basement large enough to accommodate all of the above? Thank you for doing this for us so we could get to know you better. Stay safe and healthy. You too, Miss Cheryl. And yes, our basement is plenty big to accommodate all of that. Our basement goes underneath the entire house and the master bedroom. It is a complete full basement. Chris's workshop is just one section of it, and where I keep my stuff is just one, you know, relatively small compared to the rest of the basement section. So yes, we definitely have plenty of room to do probably 2 bedrooms, a bath, a little kitchenette, and a family room down there, which is what I would like to do. At least 1 bedroom, 1 large bedroom or 2 smaller, you know, a bath, a kitchenette kind of thing, maybe a, you know, a smaller size refrigerator, a stove, a microwave, you know, a sink, some countertops, you know, a place to put a little table and chairs, and then a family room or a rec room kind of thing, you know, for TV and couch and whatever. So just in case, you know, somebody would like more privacy, you know, I have no idea when this is going to happen, you guys. Chris will do it. He refuses to have anybody else come in and do it. So whenever he gets his druthers and starts it, that's when we'll start. It's not in the foreseeable future though. So I don't know, but there is plenty of room, Cheryl. Yeah, there's plenty of room. Okay, number 17, Donna Bowen. All of your outfits were really cute. Oh, thank you. This was on my outfit video. Thank you for being so real and honest about your struggles. There is so little honesty on YouTube. Would you consider doing a what I eat daily for a week? Would love some new healthy suggestions. Probably not right now because I'm not eating all that healthy. I'm eating healthy enough, but I'll just tell you straight out that Chris and I, during normal times when we're allowed to go out, we go out to lunch every day and we eat our larger meal at lunch usually. And then for dinner, we'll have like a salad or we'll have, you know, a lighter fare. You know, I don't eat a lot of carbohydrates, hardly at all. I try to curtail my sweets. You know, so for me to do an everyday, day in and day out kind of thing, it's different every day. We do the same restaurants though every week. We eat the same things at the restaurants every week. You know, so I wouldn't want to steer you wrong with that. You know, I think that we all need to choose what we need to do for ourselves, what works for us. And that's what I found works for me, is that I just have to, you know, everything in moderation, but nothing to excess. Honestly, I know we always say that, all those of us who have had a little bit of success, and I'm not saying I've been truly tremendously successful, but I feel like I've worked really hard, and I feel like I don't want to lose my momentum, you know, which I felt like I did. I feel like it, you know, it's like, oh, I've got to stay on this. I've got to stay on this. I don't want to gain my weight back. I feel so much better physically. It's not necessarily about the way I look, it's more how I feel. And I'm not talking physicality, I'm talking in here. You know, this is the muscle we have to work, you guys, when we lose our weight. This is the one, not, well, and this one, you know, the hand to the mouth. You gotta watch that one too. But if you get your head right, if you get your head wrapped around, okay, I'm going to eat better, I'm going to make better choices, and I'm going to lose this weight, but I'm not going to be on a time schedule, and I'm not going to put stress on myself or make myself sick over worrying that I haven't lost a half a pound in 2 weeks or something, you know? Slow and steady wins the race. So I know that's not what you asked me to do, honey, but that's kind of my thoughts on that. I hope that worked. This is from Gail Tucker, number 18. Hi, Arlene. It is a morning joy to see a new video, whatever it is. Oh, thank you. My question is, do you ever work with Chris on his projects or in the yard? My husband is also a retired engineer, and we help each other out some, Also, how did you and Chris come up with or agree on the girls' names? Finally, praying Kristen, it's actually Candace, sweetie, has a smooth, easy delivery. Please, Lord. Me too. God bless all. Same to you, honey. Let's see. I do not help Chris in the yard, to be quite honest. No. Yard work is not on my list of top 10 fun things I like to do. It's not even on my top 20 or 30. I enjoy being outside, sitting, looking, listening, enjoying. I don't enjoy working in the yard. I just never have. So, regarding projects though, for instance, we collaborate on projects, like for instance, the centerpiece that I just did for the kitchen island, you know, that's the patriotic centerpiece, and he made the box and I made the And he cut the wood for inside to give me, you know, different heights and stuff. And I did the arrangement, of course, you know. And so we collaborate on projects a lot. We think about things. We pull them together with both of our talents, whatever you want to call it. But I very rarely go in his shop and help him work there. And he very rarely comes and helps me put an arrangement together, you know. So that's why we do our lunch out every day, you guys. So because we have different loves as far as we love each other, but we have different hobbies and different things that we enjoy doing, you know. So we have always, throughout our marriage, have made an effort to come together. Like every night for dinner, I had dinner on the table. When he walked in the door, we sat down, had the kids at the table. Everybody had a meal together. That was the one time, you know, we were all together, because especially, you all know, with the kids, when they grow up, you're going here, you're going to soccer games, you're going to music lessons, you're going to whatever, you're running around like chickens with your heads cut off, you know. And we always made an effort to come together. And Chris and I do the same now, because, you know, when the kids leave, you're retired, you know, yeah, you're together, but we're not, like right now, I don't know what he's doing. He's outside. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe taking a nap. I don't know what he's doing. I don't hear the lawnmower. So, I don't know. How do we come up with the girls' names? Kristen was, Chris, of course, is, you know, the Chris part of Kristen came from Chris. And Danielle was her middle name. And we had a really good friend named Dan. So, and I love Danielle. So, Kristen Danielle. And Candace is Candace Lynn, and we came up with Candace because Chris didn't like anything else that I was picking. And he said, how about Candace? And I said, okay, I like Candace. I think that's a pretty name, which I still love Candace. I think that's a pretty name. So Candace Lynn, Kristen Danielle and Candace Lynn, and that's how we came up with them. Thank you for those questions, Gail. Okay, number 19, Nellie Hagan. Hello, Arlen. I'm glad to see you in good spirits. I try to always be in good spirits, although it's harder when you're isolated like this, I will say. I have enjoyed the Q&A. I have asked if you ever wear jeans. I'd also like to ask, what will little Maverick call you and Chris once he is able to talk? Here at my house, I am Noni and Poppy, or Noni and Poppy. Well, I sure do enjoy your company, and I have one last question. Why is it that you stopped doing lives? That was a weekly thing that I enjoyed the best, because it felt like I was near and sitting right with you conversating. Stay safe and God bless. I do wear jeans. I have worn jeans, and I have some jean capris that I've worn since I've lost the weight. Let me see if I can find a picture or two for you there. So yeah, I have worn jeans as of late, the last year or so. Again, and I wore them all the time when I was a teenager, all the time. But I don't know, I got out of when I got so heavy, they were just not comfortable, and I couldn't find a lot that were real comfortable. So that's why I stopped wearing so many jeans. Little Maverick, as a matter of fact, when you say Noni, I have a friend whose name is Noni. Her little grandkids call Pam, my travel agent, her grandkids call her Noni. And Candace actually just suggested to me, since I said I didn't know we're going to let Maverick pick, well, we might help Maverick along. And Candace is the one that suggested Noni. I don't know how you pronounce Noni or Noni, but she suggested Noni. And I don't know about for Chris, but Noni maybe for me. But I think she means spelled N-O-N-I or N-O-N-N-I like that. I'm not sure, but Noni, not Noni, Noni. So we'll see. But I talked to her again about that after I had done that question. Somebody else asked me the same thing. So, but Noni, maybe. We'll see. That would be cute. I'd like that. I think that would be really cute. But we'll see if he wants to change it to something else, then that's okay too. I'll just answer to anything he calls me, just so he calls me something, you know. And about my lives, I don't want to go into detail because I don't think it's necessary. But bottom line was, it was for safety. It was for safety. It was the safety of my family, and that's the bottom line, honestly. Also. I had trolls that would come in, and they could attack me all they want. I mean, verbally, that's fine. I'm rather impervious to it nowadays because I get some negativity, you guys. Anybody who puts themselves out there, they're going to judge me. You know, they've judged me on my hair. They've judged me on my, you know, my decor looking like it's from the 80s or whatever. They've judged me on this or that or the other thing, you know, and it's like, whatever. I can't do anything about what people say about me, but I could do something about what they were saying to you guys in those lives. And I was not going to stand for you guys being attacked. Bottom line. So I stopped doing them, and I won't do them anymore. Then I heard that Jody, what happened to Jody, and you'll have to go to her channel, Jody at Southern Seasons, and you'll have to check her out, and because I'm not even going to say it on here. Check out her channel, though. Not only for that, but she does wonderful work, Jody. She's beautiful, beautiful decorator and crafter. But yeah, I'm not putting myself out there like that. So that's why, for safety. I felt bad though, because I know you guys enjoyed them, and I enjoyed doing them, but I'm just not going to I just won't do them anymore. So, okay, number 20. Woo, we made it to 20, and we're probably an hour. I'm so sorry. This is, now, Aswintha, I hope I've got that right. I see you a lot, sweetie, and I hope I got that right. Stekety, what a name. Hi, tea friend. Cheers. Thank you for answering the questions of everyone. This is so nice to get to know you better. I have a question. What made you and Chris decide to go and live where you live now? Did you see the beautiful trees and thought, wow, we would love to live here? I think you live at a beautiful plot of land with all the trees, and your home just fits perfectly into the land. Did you design your home yourself? No, we did not design our home ourselves. We had a builder, but he's a local builder, and I'm not going to give out his information because he's local to this area. Unless you're local to this area and are interested, and you can email me at arlyncccc@gmail.com if you are interested, if you're local to me and are interested. But I won't give out his name because he's a local builder. They are local builders. So we picked one of their designs, you know, and we added to it a little bit here and there, but just with choices that they gave, you know. But this plot of land kind of just fell in our laps, actually. We couldn't find another lot in our neighborhood that we liked, and we were just riding around and kind of happened on this, and it was for sale by somebody else, not by the builder, but by somebody else, so we were able to purchase it separately. And our builder built our house on this lot, and that's how we have our piece of property. We feel very lucky to have this piece of property. I'm very, very, very fortunate. I absolutely love it. You know, it's very serene and calm and pretty out back, especially, you know, we love it. So that's it. That's another 20 questions answered, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. I sure enjoyed sitting here chatting with you. You know, and that's what I did like about those lives. Y'all can answer me back and ask me questions, and I can answer you in real time. And, you know, I'm really sorry that I don't do those anymore. I know that you guys like them, and I like doing them, but I have to keep us safe, all of us. Not just me and Chris and my family, but y'all too. So, but anyway, all right, that's it. So I'm going to close this one out, and I don't know what's coming up. Probably this haul that I have sitting here staring at me. I'll do that in the next couple of days for you guys, and then once my stuff comes in from Amazon, then I can maybe do my horror or my mantle. I'll probably start on my mantle and do my mantle in one, hearth in another, and then we'll start, you know, working our way through that side of the house with some patriotic decor. Yay, I'm excited. And I don't know what else. I still have to get the crib, but that hasn't come yet. Getting closer here, and so I got to do something up there in the happy bedroom and get that going. So that'll be video. I got stuff coming for you guys, so this is good. I'm definitely not grasping for content. It's, you know, it's kind of, since I got home, actually, here I am, I'm still rambling. Goodness gracious. But I was real worried when I got home, and with being in isolation, doing these Q&As have really helped. So that's been great that I've been able to bring you some content of things that you really want to see, that I know you want to hear about and see. So keep the questions coming if you want, and I'll keep doing one a week, you know, a Q&A a week. But I was worried that I wouldn't have content, but I've had plenty. So, you know, I feel pretty good about that. And now that we're going to start into patriotic, that'll keep us going for a little while. And then I don't know what else we'll do. We'll keep chugging on through the year. If you've not subscribed, by the way, please do subscribe. Love to see those numbers click up and hit that bell, that notification bell, so you're sure to get a notification every time I put up a video. I don't say that in every video, but now and again, I like to say that because I'd love to have you as a subscriber if you've not subscribed. And with all that said, I'll just say, I hope that all is well with everyone. And for those of you who are struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. I hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. With all that said, I'll just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.